So, year 2024 is closing to its end. And what is my take on the year? If it's a personal sense, this was not the most successful of my years. But at the same time, it has certainly been one, if not the most important year for me, especially the autumn and the end of the year, because the last week of this year has taught me something about productivity and why so many tunnel visioners end up failing, and what the autumn has taught to me. Just think everything related to handwork and just physical work in general. But they are not today's topic. I'm showing them on the screen right now. But let's go into a bit deeper what I learned in the end of this year, while I was still writing the story of the Theodore and Lucia special. And it really was a strike at the face, let's just say. So if you're probably 0.1% of the world's population, or just my view base or my subscribers, you are aware about the situation of Theodore and Lucia. Time ran out, so I'm not gonna call it anymore the Christmas special of Mice and Struggles. It's just gonna be the prequel project of sorts, because there is one. And I was writing it with complete Sonic mode on. And no, this time it didn't end up to a burnout. A furthest thing from it. It was more like just another time management issue. Because let's rewind back in the autumn. The autumn taught me a lot about physical work in general. And one of them being planning, preparing, and also managing time. And especially because of the tunnel vision phase, it all fell apart because of lack of planning about everything else I've had during the end of the year 2024. Short list of projects, but then again, they were very important, and still they needed skill, they needed thought process, they needed preparing, which I just stopped paying attention to. You know the feeling when you've come across a moment which says you are not invincible, and it was one of them. I just got completely hooked by writing, and really writing just alone. And I forgot my real life. And that was kind of the problem with the situation. I had a life, which I forgot. I had lots of things going on. Many interesting things. Real relationships. Everything. And I just forgot them. Over what? And of course, there was many different reality checks I went through. But basically, the message is always plan ahead of your future. It's not that hard. Take some sort of note PNG from your phone or laptop, or just a piece of paper and write it there. Your plans. Then, like, make weekly plans, and that's gonna help a lot. It helps you to take some forehand for the week's activities, or even a month's. activities and events. That's how impactful it is. Second, take a look at the whole picture. If you only see one tree, you are not able to see the whole forest. And that is basically the reason why I hadn't uploaded much since my latest upload on Amaras, the story of Theodore Nilsson. I have been focusing on it as well, but I also have so much more to do, so much more to focus. Just another life in general. That is something you should not forget. And again, real life, especially my father, they have taught me so much already. But there, that was the main thing, the core, what I learned from the end of the year 2024. And that is why I thought it's not good to have these sort of seasons where I just upload. But shame I did back then, because that really shot me on the foot. But that's already over. So let's move on to a bit more positive things, and about this channel once again, and what to expect from 2025. I'll say this, you can expect a lot more new reviews, a complete remake of my review of Stick War 3 Order campaign, because let's be real, by its own production values it was not a good review. Then of course more Heroes of Inamoto, because I have once again been filled with Stick War adrenaline. But that's the main things you can expect from this channel year 2025, at least this spring and the summer, and of course the winter. So again, how it all ended up. Like a complete disaster. So I have my prequel project on the way, and my hobby as a surface treatment and hunting. So three things that take a lot of time and take some thought. So not a very good start. And where it ended up. Well, if your life is all about performing and performance, it's gonna be horrible. And there is a reason why I no longer approve that this sort of a tunnel vision lifestyle, and just a lifestyle where everything is about performance, and you just gotta do more and more. Damn, this is hard, because I'm not actually an English man. Relentlessly chase your goals and do everything. Do that, then do that. It's basically just jumping back and forth in all of your different goals and all of your different missions and projects and all that. When there's no time to slow down, no time to breathe, nothing, that will end up causing your demise. Why? You know, when you will start to realize that you've made a mistake, when you slow down and start to reflect on your life a little bit, not in this philosophical way, it's just that's and that, you know, that all this sort of deep thinking. No, Not even like that. That's not necessary. Just by thinking, oh yeah, what happened during this day and what I did. When there's not that. There isn't a single hint of that. No slowing down, no reflection. That will create your life a complete catastrophe. When you see no flaws around you, you're just focused on, yeah, what to do next and all this. I know it sounds cool when you put it into words that, yeah, I do every single day all this and I take no breaks and my whole life is about performance. It's not actually all that awesome. It's horrible. When there is no time for reality checks. Let's put it that way. And then the only way you can ever get one is when someone else tells it right at your face. And that is something we don't want, do we? And that was something I have to learn through the hard way. Someone had to tell it right into my face. That's all I've got up for today. And what I can come up with for now. Well, if you agree with me, then go ahead and tell. I would like to listen about it. There isn't anything else to dissect anymore. Bye. Alright, so this video has been recorded in many different circumstances and all those records were done in a very different context. So I thought that let's do this some sort of final compilation, what I tried to say. So the last segment where I spoke like a normal person again because it wasn't recorded at night. When there's no time for self-reflection, when there's no time to slow down, you're gonna burn. But then again, also those previous segments about planning in beforehand and all, yes, they are very important and I've learned a lot about those things and they are absolutely crucial. You're gonna need them a lot, and I really mean it, a lot. But then again, life isn't all about performance. And for a while, it was all about performance. Like this December, all those different practical projects and the prequel project of writing, editing, and recording those videos. It was just too much for 1 month for 1 month. And that focus on all of them and just live your life. It's impossible. So with that in mind, and that something that has been learned, bye. And I hope this would be your greatest year.